Good morning, and again we're in 1 Corinthians chapter 12. We're looking at, I think it's verse 10 now, about the same Spirit giving you that gift of miracles. Now, as I said before, the gift of healing and the gift of miracles are two different things, because the gift of miracles, it just goes against the force of nature. Imagine Jesus being on the stormy seas and there were boisterous winds and waves. And Jesus looked at that wind and that wave and he said, "Peace, be still." That the disciples and those that were on the seashore said, "Even the winds and the waves obey him." The gift of miracles goes against the very force of nature. It is not like healing. The gift of miracles said somebody was born with one hand and you believe God and another hand just grows out. The gift of miracles said somebody was dead. Elisha, pardon me, when the woman's son was dead, he went over and he laid on the child, face to face, mouth to mouth, nose to nose, and he prayed and nothing happened. He got up and he walked around and then he believed God, and then immediately after that anointing fell, the child sneezed. The child was now alive. Remember, the child was dead. That is the ability and the gift of miracles. Again, to go against the force of nature. I've known people whose old cars broke down and wouldn't work and couldn't start, and they laid hands on the hood of the car and the car just started. I can't explain it. It is called the gift of miracles. It goes against everything our mental faculties will tell us. There was a time years ago when I first got saved, and I don't know why I was doing this. It was about 3:30 in the morning, and I was praying for my brother who is in a different country. And as I prayed even more with earnest. I prayed with a burden, with a zeal, and I was a young Christian, didn't know where this anointing came from, but I was praying. And the very next day, I was talking to my brother, and he told me that he had a fight with his girlfriend, and he walked away and was walking in the city at hours in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he got held up by two gunmen, and he gave them his chain, and he gave them his wallet. But he said, "Kurt, the way the guy was pressing the gun into my ribs, I knew he wanted to shoot me." I said, "What time was this?" He said, "Between 3:15 and 3:30." I said, "Brother, I was praying for you." That, I believe, was the gift of miracles. Tomorrow we'll talk about the gift of the discerning of spirits. Blessings.